I started watching season 2 of Barry. For some reason, I didn't watch season 2 of Barry when season 2 of Barry came out. You know what I don't like about Barry? How actors are portrayed on the show.
Yeah.
Every single actor in Barry's crew, except for his girlfriend, suck. They're absurd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that every actor in the world is great. They're not. There's a lot of really crappy actors out there. But there's a range of actors. And it kills me that actors don't speak up for themselves because all of the actors on the show are being portrayed by actors.
Yeah.
I am the whole Hank.
Batty. Hey, Batty, what's up? Are you going to do the job today? We've got a fun little postcard here from Sean Henry. I want to look at this traveling exhibit of Maud Lewis, a Nova Scotian painter. There's a film of her life with Sally Hawkins as the artist, Maudie.
Hey.
Seen it?
Good
Try
job.
that again. I shouldn't do anything with my left hand.
Well, I would like to see that painter too, but it went past me.
Bill Haley in the comments postcard from T.A. Epley. Son of T.A. has purchased a typewriter. This has got to be much easier for you to read, Matt. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Thanks. The handwritten postcards you normally receive. Then the handwritten postcards you normally receive. Slightly easier to read, T.A. Just forgive my sloppy typing. All right.
Hey, I got that one.
Tim Lemire from Providence. I hear the cool kids talking about the bit, and I need to comment on it. What is the bit, and what does commitment to this bit entail?
Oh, I think he doesn't understand the term committing to the bit.
Really?
That's how I'm interpreting that card.
Okay. Well, that's when...
When a comic actor...
Sorry, I'm throwing like crap today.
When a comic actor does something that seems absurd and then just keeps running with it to make it into what the entire comedic piece is about.
Well, the show I Think You Should Leave by Tim Robinson, every sketch is all about that. Because it's premised on that someone does something embarrassing, and rather than try and fix it, they just lean into it.
Another example would be classic 90s David Letterman, where he has a joke in his monologue that doesn't work, and so he just keeps incorporating the bad joke throughout the show.
Well, there's Oprah Uma. I also see it as like when we come up with some just weird thing, and then we just keep like ping-ponging it back and forth. That's committing to the bit. It's in improv. It's called the game of the game.
Yeah, the game of the scene. Yes.
Yeah. This woman's land army postcard is from Grace with her tiny, tiny handwriting.
All right. Have you arrived in North Cornwall? No, I'm sorry. Have now arrived in North Cornwall, rented a shepherd's hut on a local farm close to the seaside. Cornwall is very reminiscent of Northern California. Rolling green hills and farmland right on the coast. It's so peaceful to wake up to sheep baaing, cows mooing, birds chirping, and fresh ocean breezes drifting over the lush green fields. Did I pick Cornwall due to a favorite episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus? The cycling tour?
The pump got caught on my trouser leg.
Maybe, but I'm glad I did. I'll have a full month here. Then back to culinary school in Bath.
This is from Emil Carlson. He has sent us another still from a music video. He says, probably a bit easier than the last one. I want to say this is Fleetwood Mac Tusk.
Tusk it is.
There you go.
Say that you love me.
Tom Waits, you get out of here. This is a Fleetwood Mac song.
You can go your own way. Go your own way.
Okay, this is a letter from Ben in DeKalb, Illinois. You got a little fin there, a little 5-spot.
Also from Illinois, Abe Lincoln.
Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben.
Cursive.
I'm glad that your handwriting is so neat because I will probably be able to read it. I appreciate your words on irony at the end of the Go Ask Alice episode. In my mid-20s, I'm in my mid-20s, and a lot of online media made by and made for younger people is soaked in sarcasm and cynicism. You got that right. I think that attitude could be a response to the political and environmental means we're constantly bombarded by. It creates a heightened awareness that nothing really matters. While I do admittedly find comfort in irony and dry humor, it can result in a lack of soul and earnestness, which I think is necessary for a well-balanced emotional diet. That's very well said, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant, actually. Thank you for your friendliness, sincerity, and good vibes.
Hey.
Thank you, Ben. When you go to our website, welcometothebasementshow.com, you can see all of our episodes there. There's 250 of them, don't you know? And there are PayPal donation buttons that you can click on to make a one-time or rolling monthly donation to support this show. Your support is appreciated. And I'm now going to salute a short list of some of our monthly donors. William, Andrea, Robert, Stephanie, Grace, Neil, Adam, Nathan, Anna, Scott, Clayton, Elizabeth, Samuel, Abraham, Ashton, Jennifer, Eric, Wilson, Ann, Maura, Amber, Brian, Harrison, and Chad. The rest of our donors later in the show.
Thank you.
And now viewer questions. Clayton S. writes, remember that period when DVD menus had Easter eggs? I don't remember if that was a fad that went away naturally or if it was killed off when Blu-rays with their large storage capacities became prevalent. I remember DVD menu Easter eggs.
Yes, I do, where there'd be like one little thing that you're like, oh, must be a glitch. Because for some reason the cursor has gone on this thing while I'm trying to get to this thing.
It's one of those things that when you first found out about it, it was cool. It's like hidden tracks on CDs.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun mystery, and I like it. And then everyone starts doing it, and then it becomes annoying. Because now I have to click around the DVD menu, see if there's any Easter eggs. Okay, the game is not fun anymore. Just put the thing on the menu so I can just find it.
Oh, you found this secret little thing where David Lynch is talking about hot dogs to put into like my Blue Velvet menu. You know what? I'm going to answer the same question I answered last episode. Tom Rasky writes, what movie angered you? As in, you heard it was great from everyone, and then you watched it and said, are you kidding? La Femme Nikita. I saw this my freshman year of college. I went with a couple other people from the dorm, including this guy that I deemed to be a bit pretentious. And I watched the movie and I thought, this was the most boring action movie I've ever seen.
I thought it was really boring, too.
I just completely did not jive with this movie that everyone was singing about. And as we left the theater, the pretentious fellow I was watching the movie with said, oh, God, that movie might be my favorite movie I've ever seen. Either that or The Cook, The Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover, which is a movie I was desperate to see. And as soon as he said that, I was like, not on the list anymore. Because if it's nearly as good as La Femme Nikita, it's no good at all.
Peter Greenaway?
Peter Greenaway, yeah. I had a roommate who moved to England, and she had a job like as a secretary for someone who got to meet famous people. She says, oh, my boss came back one day after having lunch with Peter Greenaway. Yeah? What is he like? Well, my boss just said 2 words. Bank manager. Which is probably the worst insult you can give an artist.
Yeah.
Hard target.
Weather tonight calls for scattered showers and swivel kicks.
Hard target.
Oh, got me right in the lower beard part.
Hard target.
I like this blues music and this spicy food.
How's that gumbo chance?
It is just like my mother made it back in Belgium.
Wednesday meatloaf. I mean, they said it was meatloaf. I've got something to show you.
Substandard meatloaf.
Hard target.
I have a photograph.
Oh. You will not smoke the cigar until you give us information. I have all the matches on this block.
Last year we conducted hunts in Rio de Janeiro at Carnival. Yugoslavia during the late unpleasantness. Oh, yeah.
After that line reading, I've determined that Lance Henriksen would be a terrible Kool-Aid man.
Hard target.
He was raised in the bayous by his uncle.
His daddy hunted alligator for living. He used to knock him in the head with a stump. Kiki and her wonder feet.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
The sign worked on me.
You still get a 30-06, the one I gave you for your birthday?
No.
I gave it to Tom Waits and he pumped 16 shells from it.
Hard target.
Now look what you do.
That's the right way to kill and a tasty way to do it.
Hard target.
Bird! Okay, let's open that one package. We only have 2.
Second, here we go. Coheed and Cambria. Vaxis 2. It is a sequel.
Will you look at that? This is from the person who sent us the other Coheed and Cambria album. Thank you.
Yes. There you go. Oh, looks like we have a villain.
Look at that. Space.
There you go.
Space. And why don't you read the rest of those donors?
Bridget, Liam, Mary Beth, Luke, Austin, Abigail, Mario, Michael, Zach, Alec, Allison, Benjamin, Kevin, Larissa, David, Christine, Mara, John, and Aaron. Aaron.
We've only got one more package to open, but it's a doozy.
It's a big one. Look at this guy.
This is from Tim in Miramichi, New Brunswick, Canada.
Miramichi.
We could be relaxing in my sleeping bag. All you wanna do, living mama is rag, mama rag. Canada.
Canada.
Canada's owned the band mostly.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
We have got black licorice from the Aussie Outback.
Oh.
Nice. I'm gonna try that. Oh, I'm gonna give it right to Tona. Maybe there's more food. There's more food.
What type of food?
Coffee crisp.
Coffee crisp. Oh, could have used some of these 3 hours ago.
Makes a nice light snack. These might be Canadian snacks, Craig. Canadian snacks.
Cadbury Crunchy Sponge Toffee Tire Éponge.
Oh man, coffee crisp is so good. The coffee is very subtle. We got crunchies and a big Turk.
Yeah, a big Turk. Canada has gets different candy than we do.
Okay, I found the letter. I hope this letter finds you well. And I found this letter well.
Yes.
This is one of what appears to be several Tims from Canada who have sent you things by mail over the years. I myself last sent a Bob Newhart record for Matt and postcards for Craig way back in episode 10 of Unboxing. Nice. More records for Matt, a book for Craig, and snacks for everyone. But maybe not the cats. Craig had mentioned that he had once traveled to Prince Edward Island by ferry, as this was better than the bridge we built. So I'm sending him a book on Canadian naval speak, so that if he ever finds himself on a boat in the Great White North again, he will be able to talk the talk.
I do also love books that are glossaries of obscure professions.
Okay, so you have another bag of snacks there. What is
We
that?
have these Smarties here.
Okay, I got 2 records here. This is Grim Skunk, Unreason in the Age of Madness.
A snake attacking a wolf, if you couldn't make that out.
And then this is Guitar Wolf, Love and Jet.
Trying to make out what these Smarties are. Their
Aren't they
Smarties
like-
are not like our Smarties.
They're not like Smartie Tarts?
No.
Here, let me have.
Okay.
They're like M&M's with a more pronounced candy coating. They're good, I like them. What a fun time we've had. We have snacks to eat. It's going to be great. You should be as happy as I am. I hope you are.
I am.
Your nautical terms.
I'm looking forward to all of the Kai that we've received, which is sweet hot chocolate made. Well, it's kind of. Oh, never mind.
Okay,
It's
you
as
got
close as I
to
can
you got to
get.
finish the joke. If you're going to start a joke, you have to finish it.
You mean I should commit to the bit?
Exactly.